The rematch is on. This week on SmackDown, Big Evil taking on the master of Thugonomics, John Cena.
The following six-man tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Shaniqua from Columbus, Ohio, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, Doug and Danny, the Basham brothers.
Doug and Danny Basham. Let's find out who their partner is, Kat.
I'm waiting to see, man. I don't know. But look at that chocolate thunder in that ring.
Now we're going to see perhaps a little dominatrix. Yeah, Kat, that's what you like.
She's upset, baby. They called her a man. She's mad.
Who in the world is going to tag team with the Basham? Okay.
Oh.
And their partner, weighing in at 274 pounds, John O'Hare.
See, kid, I knew it was going to be somebody freaky.
Well, if you had to go out and find somebody dark and very dangerous.
And freaky.
You found the combination right here in John O'Hare. WWE presents WWE SummerSlam, sponsored by Stacker 2's YJ Stinger. For that extreme boost of energy, you gotta feel the sting. SummerSlam comes to you live August 24th from the America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
Kid, it's just like the APA Invitational all over again.
No doubt about it.
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 886 pounds, Funaki and the APA.
Kat, not only is Bradshaw an ass kicker, but he's also an author. His book is called Have More Money Now, everything you ever wanted to know about the stock market, savings, and retirement plans.
I tell you, kid, you need to think about that retirement plan.
Really, why?
So you can get the hell out of here.
The APA and Funaki. I wonder if Funaki impressed the APA during that APA Invitational this past Sunday at Vengeance. I mean, Funaki, he was the last man standing until Bradshaw won the Invitational, but Funaki passed out from drinking too much.
I think he's still drunk.
I think referee Mike Sparks is still drunk. He was the bartender for the APA Invitational.
I wonder if they had any Mad Dog there, kid.
Maybe some Colt 45.
That's my favorite.
And it's going to be Bradshaw kicking things off with Danny Basham. Huge six-man tag team match. Okay, we saw a great tag team match at Vengeance. It was Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio putting on a great fight against the world's greatest tag team.
Man, those were four great athletes, man.
And now let's see. And now Bradshaw with a nice clothesline. You know, Kat, I'm not sure if I heard this right, but I think our ring announcer, Tony Chimmel, said that a total combined weight of the APA and Funaki was 826 pounds.
Wow.
886. Cover there. I think that's what Chimmel said. Oh! What a forearm by Bradshaw, and I think if my calculations are correct, that would mean that Bradshaw and Farouk would have to weigh up near 300 pounds, and Funaki would need to be about, I don't know, 2-something.
What do you think?
There by Danny Basham, too. I think Chimmel's still drunk. And if you've seen the weight that Chimmel's put on, you would think that he drinks a lot.
Oh, kid, you need to watch that, kid. That's your buddy.
And now Danny Basham, nope. Reversal there, and now a big boot from Texas there by Bradshaw. And Funaki, well, he wants him.
He's all...
And a bow from Bradshaw, and then it's it. And now playing the role of Taka Michinoku will be Bradshaw. And now the 286-pound Funaki delivers the drop kick square to the mush of Danny Basham. And there's a high five from Funaki, the super heavyweight, and Bradshaw. But Danny Basham with the counter there, and now Basham trying to regain control. Just like Mr. McMahon is trying to regain control of Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. And now look at that. Mexican head scissors by Funaki. And now Funaki, what a right hand. And a great punch, too, taking it to Danny Basham. But Danny hooks the ropes, and here comes Doug Basham. Step over toe by Funaki. You know, Kat, the APA Invitational was wild at Vengeance, to say the least. We saw the Easter Bunny, the Brooklyn Brawler, Brother Love.
I tell you, that was a wild party.
I just said that.
I know it. I can say it again.
Okay, if you say so. Farouk's in the ring now with Doug Basham. Farouk so powerful in the ring right there, Cat.
Everybody was there but you, kid. You didn't show up.
And now, at least I was at vengeance. Cover by Farouk and a kick out by Doug Basham.
Now, what was that supposed to mean, kid?
And SmackDown from Colorado Springs, that's where we were, Cat,
Yeah.
was awesome. Perhaps the dominator here by Farouk. Nope. Doug slips out the back, and there's that man Shaniqua, as Farouk put it.
Don't you ever talk about it like that, kid.
Reverse Russian leg sweep there, and now there's the tag to Sean O'Haire.
Uh-oh, Big Sean.
O'Haire was involved in the AP Invitational at Vengeance. O'Haire beat up the Easter Bunny. I think Sean O'Haire would beat up Santa Claus if given the opportunity.
Look at this guy. He'll have fun doing it.
And Cat, you saw both shoulders down there by Farouk, but he rolled out. Now O'Haire hooks the leg, and Farouk again kicks out. Cat, you saw it from this past Thursday on SmackDown to the huge tag team matchup. It was the A-Train and the Big Show. Taking on Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle, and Brock nailed the F5 to the 500-pound Big Show, and then Kurt Angle slipped in and got the pin. Yeah, that's why you're the best color man in the business. I mean, obviously Brock Lesnar thought that Kurt Angle was stealing the victory away from Brock after Brock did the work and nailed the F5.
But how can you steal the victory when you're doing it for the team?
Oh, because Brock, he thinks that Kurt was stealing the spotlight, so to speak. And now the Bashams and Sean O'Haire have cut the ring off from Farouk, and the crowd is getting behind the APA. Funaki, an honorary member tonight. Bradshaw's seen enough. Well, Bradshaw may be doing more harm than good here, Cat.
The referee need to turn around and watch.
And now a double suplex by the Bashams.
And the referee missed everything.
And now a cover by Doug Basham. Well, now Bradshaw's doing the right thing. He's keeping referee Mike Sparks' attention. Cover, 2, and Farouk hits the shoulder up. And Cat, this upcoming week on SmackDown, you heard it as well. At the end of that tag team matchup, Brock Lesnar will finally get his hands on Mr. McMahon, but this one is inside of a 15-foot-high steel cage. Wow! What impact by Farouk. Cat, I know you're looking forward to seeing that huge steel cage matchup between Lesnar and McMahon.
I tell you, Brock Lesnar gonna be very happy to get his hands on him.
Yeah, but what about the announcement of the guest referee? Exactly. It's going to be Kurt Angle. It's a gurry to the back of the head, and now Funaki nailing one Basham, but there's the strength of O'Haire. Funaki's up on about the 10th floor and going to crash down to the It was Sean O'Haire who got nailed with a reverse DDT, but O'Haire with a little help from down. Clothesline from hell.
That's all she wrote.
From Bradshaw. And now it's the APA double shoulder block into Doug Basham, but O'Haire with a super kick to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's down, O'Haire's in control. Funaki moves out of the way of O'Haire, and now a bulldog by Funaki. Cover, and there's Shaniqua.
Yes.
Shaniqua's getting involved, and I think Funaki's gonna splash Shaniqua. And now O'Haire taking advantage of the interference by Shaniqua, and there's the powerbomb to Funaki. 3, and this one's over.
Here are your winners, Sean O'Haire and the Basham brothers.
In a 6-man tag team match that broke down into a fight, it was an interference by Shaniqua that allowed the Bashams and Sean O'Haire to pick up the victory. Cat, SmackDown comes to us from the Great White North of Canada this upcoming week. And we know it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Mr. McMahon inside of a steel cage. And the special guest referee, Kurt Angle. And did he ever last Thursday on SmackDown as he was locked inside the confines of a steel cage with Brock Lesnar. We'll update you on everything a little bit later on in the hour.
Tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Nunzio at a combined weight of 530 pounds. Chuck Palumbo and Johnny Stamboli, the full-blooded Italians, FBI.
Welcome to Velocity, everyone. Josh Matthews ringside with the Cat Cat, it's been an off-the-hook week here in the WWE, and right here on Velocity, the APA will be taking on the full-blooded Italians, and the world's greatest tag team will be in action as well.
I'll tell you what, baby, we're about to see a great team right now. Here come the APA right now, baby.
And Cat, recently the APA went overseas, paid a visit, had some beers with the troops.
What a crowd, tell you, man, two good guys.
Pounds, Bradshaw and Farouk, the APA.
And of course, Bradshaw, he's not only an ass kicker, this guy's an author too, Cat. You need to check out his book, Have More Money Now, available now.
I need some more money. Hey, let me borrow $10, kid.
Not a chance. And the FBI gets out of the ring as the APA has taken over here on Velocity. Farouk and Bradshaw. These guys desperately trying to prove that Shanique was a man, Cat.
Man, you know what's wrong with these guys, man? I mean, I like the guys, but you know, that's my tall glass of chocolate milk they're talking about.
Well, nonetheless, Cat, I think that the APA is still upset about the fact that last week here on Velocity, the APA and Funaki lost to the Basham brothers and Sean O'Hare.
I tell you what, look, let's see what's going on right now. I think they're going to get to the FBI right now, baby.
Well, it's the FBI and the APA kicking things off here on Velocity. The crowd obviously in favor of Farouk and Bradshaw. Honorable tie-up side, a headlock by Johnny the Bull, and a go-behind. Cat, these two guys are filling each other out here in the early process. Johnny the Bull, so strong, but so is Farouk. Up to the second rope there by Farouk. And what a shoulder tackle by the Florida State football player, cover two. And a kick out by Johnny the Bull. Cat, you got to watch out for the FBI. These guys always travel in a pack, and they will go 3-on-1. They got no problem with that, Cat.
You know, APA kind of like that kind of action. They like to be in fights.
Oh, Cat, there was a big fight at Vengeance, the APA Invitational, in which Bradshaw was the victor. Bradshaw ducks the clothesline off the other side. And a big shoulder knocked down there by the rough, tough Texan. Bradshaw got Johnny the... Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out by Chuck Palumbo. You know, Cat, the APA and the FBI, these guys have problems of their own, considering it was the APA's return that foiled an attack by the FBI on The Undertaker a few weeks back on SmackDown.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that right hand, kid?
Absolutely, and
Took that
Palumbo
big man down
with the tag to Johnny the Bull, and now Bradshaw ducks, and now a big-time back suplex by Bradshaw. Bradshaw very quick for his size, Cat. He's a big guy, but he can move around there. Cover two, and a kick out. Bradshaw in control of Johnny the Bull right now. You know, Cat, I mentioned The Undertaker. Him and John Cena had a huge match at Vengeance as Bradshaw is going for the last call on Johnny the Bull, and this could be the last call, Cat, for the FBI. Cover, 1, 2.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if the Bull got his shoulder up or Palumbo broke it up, but it's a 2 count nonetheless as Bradshaw tags in Farouk, and here comes Farouk on Johnny the Bull. You know, Cat, we always talk about the strength of Johnny the Bull and the FBI, but I don't know if that means so much in there with the APA. These guys are big and tough too.
Look at Chuck over there, kid. What is he up to?
Well, Chuck Palumbo drawing Bradshaw in, allowing Nunzio to attack Farouk from behind, and now the FBI perhaps turning the tables, as they say,
and
on the APA.
I tell you what, kid, they're really good when they get into action like this, man. They get you down.
And now Palumbo and the Bull just cutting the ring off from the APA. Quick tags by the FBI, and now the Bull attacking Farouk while he's down. Cover, and Farouk gets his foot on the rope, and there trying to knock it off. A little late there.
I like to watch the FBI in action, man, when they get you down.
Again, quick tags by the FBI, Cat.
Look, I tell you, the FBI smell blood, baby.
And Farouk set for the ride. The ball goes low, Palumbo goes high, and Farouk is on the mat. Cover, this could do it for the APA. And a kick out by Farouk. The crowd trying to get behind the APA right now, trying to spark something.
Oh, man, look at Chuck go to work out there, man.
Rear chin lock applied by Chuck Palumbo. You know, Ken, I mentioned The Undertaker and John Cena. They had an awesome match, off-the-hook match at Vengeance. The Undertaker was able to win that match, but, you know, John Cena, he didn't have enough. He challenged the Taker to a match for last Thursday on SmackDown, and we got all of it for you coming up in just a little bit here on Velocity.
I'll tell you what, kids, this is a chokehold. Look at the face of Farouk, man. He's out.
Well, okay, referee Brian Hebner would know better than we would, and he's in great position to call right there, but you see what Palumbo is doing. He's putting all of his weight on the area of the upper back, the lower neck of Farouk, trying to get him to tap out or even pass out, which would end the match as well.
I'll tell you, man, I mean, he's nearly there. Out, that is. What's good? Wasn't a tag made. What did the referee go?
Well, the referee, Brian Heffer's caught up with Bradshaw. There was no tag made by the FBI, but they clapped to make it sound like there was a tag, so the referee heard it. And that was the opening that the FBI needed. And now the Bull is going to work again on the neck area of Farouk.
Farouk, he's in trouble, man.
But can't you see how the Bull does it? He does it differently than Palumbo does with the knee into the back of Farouk. Works the same area, but a little bit more on with the knee there. Farouk trying to fight out of it, but too much damage may have been done to Farouk. Stamboli up on the second rope. He's pretty comfortable. Oh! But Farouk with a big time power slam, and now Farouk desperately needs to make the tag to Bradshaw.
Look at Bradshaw out there, boy. He can't wait to get in that ring.
Farouk needs to get to Bradshaw. Palumbo needs to get in from the tag from Stamboli. Cat Farouk so close.
There we go.
There's the tag to Bradshaw. And Bradshaw, a house of fire on the FBI. Stamboli set for the ride. Hits back elbow there by Bradshaw. And Cat. Bradshaw has turned things around. There's the big boot. And the FBI is being taken out by a Texan. And now, shoulder block in stereo by the APA. And Farouk now. Look at the double team. Nice neck breaker there from a back suplex. And now, this one's broken down into a fight, Cat.
Who is the legal man,
The
kid?
legal men are Johnny the Bull Stamp. Whoa, wait a second.
Hey, Shaniqua.
I don't think they're out here for you, Cat. I think they were holding that picture up that the APA had of Shaniqua looking like Shelton Benjamin. But nonetheless, German suplex by the Bull. No, countered, and now the APA 2-on-1 on the FBI. And spiked powerbomb by the APA. Bradshaw cover, and that's going to do it. And obviously, the Bashams aren't too happy with the APA.
Oh yeah, kid, Shaniqua, she's doing her job. She's holding her bars back, man. This is a bad time for them to go down there.
But one thing, there's going to be a lot of anger come tomorrow night.
What about anger right now in the ring? Shaniqua, taking on Bradshaw.
Shelton Benjamin.
How can you tell the difference? The Carolina Black Snake?
The following single contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Charlie Haas. Weighing in at 248 pounds, one half of the tag team champions, and one half of the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team, Shelton Benjamin.
WWE presents WWE SummerSlam, sponsored by Stacker 2's YJ Stinger. For that extreme boost of energy, you gotta feel the sting, and SummerSlam is less than 24 hours away. Live on pay-per-view from the sold-out America West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
And being accompanied to the ring by Farouk from the Lone Star State of Texas, weighing in at 280 pounds, Bradshaw.
Man, this crowd really love APA, man. I can just feel it. You feel it, kid?
Absolutely, I can feel it, Cat.
That's just a Carolina Black Snake on the table.
The hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Shaniqua. Carolina Black Snake, baby.
If I had a nickel for every time you said something, I had no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Well, you're only 21, kid. As you get older, you're going to find out about a lot of things.
This one's, whatever the hell this Cat's talking about, I don't know. It's going to be Bradshaw going
nice
one-on-one.
talking to you, kid.
It's going to be Bradshaw going one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin, one half of the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team.
Bradshaw's really upset with Shaniqua.
I don't think Bradshaw's upset with Shaniqua. I think Bradshaw's trying to play detective and figure out that that Shelton Benjamin and Shaniqua are the same person.
I mean, do you really think that these guys right here, Shelton Benjamin and Shaniqua, is the same? What do you think, kid?
I just think Bradshaw's having some fun, Cat.
Just to get somebody in the ring to fight.
Yeah, you know Bradshaw's credo. Drink or fight. Bradshaw came here to do two things tonight.
Fight. Yeah, you're not supposed to hit a lady like that.
Shelton Benjamin's not a lady, Cat.
That's Shaniqua, I think. I went out with somebody last week. Hey, who is this in the ring?
That's Shelton Benjamin.
How can you tell?
Bradshaw came in to do two things tonight. Drink beer and fight, and he's almost out of beer. Look at this now. Catch him on the hip toss. Nice takedown there by Bradshaw. Floating over into the armbar.
I wonder what kind of beer do they drink?
I don't think the NBA cared what kind of beer they drink. As long as it has alcohol in it, it doesn't matter.
Kid, you don't drink anymore, do you?
Not in the mornings. And, oh!
You need to.
I do on Saturday nights, Cat, when I'm done with you.
Well, maybe I'll drink you right into the ground.
Oh! I don't know what that means.
Well, you'll find out one day when you're drinking lonely on the back alley.
Nice neck breaker there by Shelton Benjamin, and now doesn't go for the cover, instead punches Bradshaw and then a choke, and now Benjamin in the cover. Kick out there by Bradshaw. You know, Cat, SummerSlam less than 24 hours away. We're getting closer and closer.
And I'm so happy.
I know you are. The WWE Championship is on the line. Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, and it's almost last call.
Here we go.
Bradshaw.
Look at the smile on Bradshaw's face. Oh!
That's the last call by Bradshaw. Could be the last call for Shelton Benjamin. As Bradshaw now just
Oh, he's not going for the pin. What's up now? Okay.
Over there, 1-2, and a kick out by Shelton Benjamin. You know, Cat, this past Thursday night on SmackDown, Kurt Angle overcame the odds. Kurt Angle defeating the Big Show in that Falls Count Anywhere street fight match made by Mr. McMahon.
I tell you what, but what do you think he's going to do against Brock, man? Brock is an animal.
Oh. Wow. Flying shoulder tackle takes Shelton Benjamin all the way to the floor. And now,
there goes the partner.
Bradshaw better watch out for
going at that lower back just to get this big man down.
Bradshaw took his eyes off of Shelton Benjamin for just a second, allowing Shelton to gain some momentum and get on the offensive. And now, Bradshaw back first into that steel post. Shelton Benjamin, the consummate professional, breaking up the count, allowing for this double team on the outside to continue. All right.
There's no double team, man. I tell you, he's taking it to Bradshaw.
Yeah, that was a double team. Shelton Benjamin in the steel chair, in the steel stairs. And now Shelton Benjamin, knowing that he's got to get Bradshaw back in the ring to finish this one off, does. And if I was Shelton, I'd go for a cover here.
You got to.
And he does. 2 hooks the leg, and Bradshaw just gets the shoulder up.
Man, Bradshaw just so big and tall, man. I tell you what, you can't keep this big man down. You got to beat him down.
Shelton Benjamin, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, very good friends with his cohort, Charlie Haas. Nice roll through there.
Beautiful.
By Bradshaw on a kick out. You know, Cat, speaking of good friends, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar were good friends. Oh, Northern Legs Plex into the bridge, 2, and Bradshaw gets the shoulder up.
Face to Mr. McMahon, he tore that apart himself. That's all Mr. McMahon fault, the reason these two guys are still not best friends.
And I think it's got something to do with 16 pounds of gold, the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar lost the title to Kurt Angle at Vengeance, and now Brock Lesnar will do whatever he can to get that championship back, covered by Shelton and a kick out by Bradshaw.
Yeah, you need to add Zach and Spanky. I mean, these two guys right here might be out for good.
Yeah, Spanky, we don't know when he's going to be back in the WWE, and Zach Gowen, well, he's out indefinitely. Broken leg in 2 places for Zach Gowen. I can't imagine what Kurt Angle was thinking as he saw Brock Lesnar destroy Zach Gowen this past Thursday night on SmackDown. Brock is an animal and has been unleashed by Mr. McMahon as Shelton Benjamin is trying to get Bradshaw to tap out.
Bradshaw is so tall, man. He can reach the. I told you he can reach the rope. I tell you, man, what a great match.
Shelton Benjamin forced to break the sharpshooter he had applied on Bradshaw, putting a lot of pressure on the lower back of Bradshaw.
But Bradshaw may not have anything left to come back. I think look at him, he's down.
I wouldn't count out the rough and tough Texan just
quite.
Yo! Oh! Don't take your eyes off of Bradshaw, Shelton Benjamin, and out.
I tell Bradshaw did that just to get a little time to recuperate. Come on, Shelton, get up, Shaniqua, get up. We got a date tonight.
You have a date with Shelton Benjamin?
No, Shaniqua, baby.
Anyway, Charlie Haas is cheering on Shelton Benjamin, watching one half of the world's greatest tag team, the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team. Farouk is cheering on Bradshaw. If referee Brian Hebner makes it to a 10 count, this one's over.
Come on, Shelton, you got to get up and keep this big guy down. Don't let him up. Don't let him up.
Now,
it's too late.
Both Shelton and Bradshaw take vertical base.
Oh, what punches was. I tell you what, this big man get on fire, Bradshaw, boy, he taking it. Oh, somebody help Shelton. Somebody get him. This might be over.
By Bradshaw.
Man. I think this might be over.
Back suplex by Bradshaw. Into the cover. 2. Shelton Benjamin gets the shoulder up.
Bradshaw looked like he gave it all he had right there. He gave it to her. Let's see if he got any more left.
I don't know if Bradshaw got all of that back suplex as Shelton Benjamin kicked out. Bradshaw remains in command of this matchup though. And Shelton Benjamin ducks the clothesline off the other side. Second last call perhaps.
Here we go.
Oh,
Charlie House is in there, baby.
But Bradshaw
I like
still.
these guys. He forgot about the other half of the APA.
Yeah, Farouk has seen enough.
I think Shelton, you should have stayed on this man.
What a baseball! What a baseball slide! And now,
this might be over, baby. I think Shelton Benjamin can take this to the house.
Well, Charlie House getting involved.
You can't tell him out.
Clothesline from hell by Bradshaw. 2. That's it.
Beautiful. What a great match.
Here's your winner, Bradshaw.
Even after Charlie Haas decided to stick his head in this match, Bradshaw was still able to deliver the clothesline from hell and defeat Shelton Benjamin. Let's take another look at it.
Damn near took his head off. He could have put Shaniqua head on him.
And Bradshaw was able to pick the victory. You saw Charlie Haas trying to get involved, but Farouk hooked him, and that was that. And now, Cat, we are headed to the desert sun of Phoenix, Arizona, where we are less than 24 hours away from SummerSlam. The WWE Championship will be on the line as Brock Lesnar challenges the champion, Kurt Angle. WrestleMania 20, the countdown is on from Madison Square Garden in New York City.
That's my hometown there, G. You know, the house that Taz built, the garden.
Following non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring at a combined weight of 489 pounds, they are the tag team champions, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team.
You know, not for nothing. I mean, I could see a little Shaniqua in Benjamin. I think Bradshaw might be on the money there.
I don't think. Well, I mean, maybe. I've seen stranger things happen. I mean, Tony Chimmel's still, ring announces here on Velocity.
And at a combined weight of 561 pounds, Bradshaw and Farouk, the APA.
Taz's match is a result of what happened last week here on Velocity. Bradshaw going one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin. And take a look at this. It was a clothesline from hell from Bradshaw. You see 2 shots of it laying out Shelton Benjamin, and Bradshaw picked up the Duke. And now it's going to be a tag team match. The APA taking on the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team.
So everybody says Haas and Benjamin are self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team. I've said it on SmackDown before. In my view, these guys are the greatest tag team. That's where the champions are. Haas and Benjamin, they're the team to beat, baby. They got the gold.
Yeah, I mean, don't you think that's a little egotistical to call themselves the world's greatest tag team?
No.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I'm not going to do anything to hinder that.
That's right. You will not. Let's call the action. Mike Chioda getting yelled at. Referee Mike Chioda getting yelled at by Bradshaw. See, that's play-by-play, Cole. Cole, what the hell? Sorry. Josh,
okay.
what the hell your name is?
I mean, earlier in the night, as the crowd is getting behind the APA, we saw the APA. Shelton Benjamin was dressed in a wig, holding lipstick.
Well, I've done that. I've done that sometimes. What the? Oh, that was a drop hold. I don't know if Haas got all of that. I think I just said I've cross-dressed before, which I really haven't. I don't know what the hell I was just saying.
You didn't say that.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I never did. Oh, suplex by Bradshaw. I think I've taken too many suplexes. That's why I'm a little mitzy right now.
Well, Bradshaw's convinced that Shelton Benjamin and Shaniqua are, in fact, the same person. But Farouk is attracted to Shaniqua. Oh, easy for me to say. Well float over there.
A very nice float over by Bradshaw. Bradshaw is a big, rough and rugged dude, no doubt. Former Oakland Raider. You got to be tough to play for the Raiders.
That'd be tough to play for any team in the NFL, let alone the Raiders. Would you agree, Taz?
Yes, I would. Nice shoulder block, football background. Shelton Benjamin elbow.
2. And Shelton gets the shoulder up.
Big time elbow right there by the very big Bradshaw. We got a football. Here comes Florida State's own Farouk.
And look at shades of his football background. Farouk is actually in the Florida State Hall of Fame. Cover 2 and a kick out by Shelton Benjamin. the veterans, the APA, quick tags there, and it's Farouk now in the ring with Shelton, Benjamin, and Taz. I gotta talk to you about what you saw last Thursday night on SmackDown, the triple threat #1 contenders match. It will be The Undertaker taking on Kurt Angle this upcoming week on SmackDown.
Yes, it will. And it was one hell of a matchup, big time rocket buster. When that three-way match, that DDT.
DDT by Shelton Benjamin. And now Shelton.
Farouk might be done here.
Cover, 1, 2, and Farouk just gets the shoulder up.
Tell you what, Shelton Benjamin keeping the pressure on the veteran Farouk. And you got to do that when you're in there with a man like Farouk.
And Shelton Benjamin, look at that. Look at Charlie Haas.
Well, Taz, I think that's called cheating. Eddie Guerrero would be proud of that.
That is absolutely cheating, Taz.
What about the cat? Where's your boy the cat at?
Hold on, cover here by Shelton Benjamin, and Farouk gets the shoulder up. The cat, like I said earlier, has been telling everyone in the world that he's going to go on to bigger and better things. So, I mean, obviously the cat didn't show up here on Velocity.
Oh, oof! Well, we'll have to see what happens, what unfolds for the cat. Anyway, right now, big boot to the chest and face of Benjamin. Double tag, here we go!
Oh, and Bradshaw gets the jump on Charlie Haas.
Running back elbow by Bradshaw. Charlie Haas trying to get out of dodge here.
And now like a ping pong ball.
You ain't lying.
Charlie Haas just being tossed around the ring by the rough and tough Texan Bradshaw.
It's like a backbreaker here. I think there's a big boot by Bradshaw.
And now Bradshaw is picking apart the world.
Deep scoop power slam. Sorry, go ahead, John.
I was going to say that Bradshaw's picking apart the WWE Tag Team Champions, and he's continuing to do so, Taz.
No doubt, switch right here.
Don't take your eyes off Bradshaw.
That'll numb your legs. Uh-oh, last call, baby. Last call for alcohol.
A beautiful fall-away slam, the last call by Bradshaw and Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin's on the outside of the ring.
Bradshaw a little overzealous. Oh, right in that knee. Low drop kick to the knee. Haas drop kicking Bradshaw's knee, and Bradshaw, you can see under his tights, he's got a big knee brace on under under those tights there.
And Charlie Haas, the consummate professional, probably knows to attack the weakness, the legs of Bradshaw.
Well, people here screaming for the APA to pick it up. I don't know, I wouldn't call Bradshaw's legs a weakness, Josh. I think he just probably has a bad knee from his football background, I would assume, but you're right, tag team champions going after that leg.
This is an innovative move here.
It's a version of a figure four leg lock. More of inverted.
Shoulders down.
Gotta watch your back when you're in a submission, you get yourself pinned. Bradshaw's a veteran, he knows to keep his body off the mat there.
Another 2 count, and Bradshaw again gets the shoulder up, but Bradshaw's stuck out in the middle of nowhere. He's in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go. Bradshaw's trying to reach the rope.
Right now, Bradshaw is begging to get that rope, and he got it. Got to break the hold.
Shelton Benjamin breaks the hold, but the damage may have been done to the knee of Bradshaw. Quick tags by the WWE Tag Team Champions. And I guess this is why they're the Tag Champions, Taz.
Well, right now, Farouk trying to get in the ring, and referee Mike Chioda with Farouk, and it gives the opportunity to tag champs to get all over Bradshaw. Nice deep sweep right there, driving it. That leg is just getting beat to hell.
Cover, and Bradshaw gets the shoulder up after 1.
Well, see, Charlie Haas going back to his amateur days with the rest of Seton Hall, cradling, getting a tight cradle on Bradshaw, trying to get a pin.
And I think that allowed for Bradshaw to roll his shoulder.
Check this out, look at this. Whoa! Patella first, your knee first, right into that canvas. That hurts like a, you know what.
And now Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin on the same page, just pinpointing the knee of Bradshaw. And again.
Hey, this is wrestling 101. You got a weak point on a guy, on your opponent. You bust up that athlete's knee, you keep on it. Bradshaw trying to get to his corner. He knows he's in trouble, and so does the live crowd here.
Oh, what a kick to the face, buying Bradshaw some time. Perhaps Bradshaw can reach Farouk, and Shelton Benjamin again just hooks the leg. And
nice!
Beautiful counter there.
Yeah, short swing and net breaker. Quick dinking by Bradshaw to stop Shelton Benjamin from torquing that knee even more than it's been torqued.
Farouk desperately wants to get in. Bradshaw needs Farouk to get in this match. In order for the APA to have a chance, Farouk needs to get in, Taz.
No doubt, referee Mike Chioda, he gets to 10. This might be more or less a double knockout here. Looks like, believe it or not, Bradshaw's getting up faster.
There's the tag.
There it is.
And here comes Farouk.
Oh, no doubt. Freight train Farouk. He's on the hop.
Farouk get down.
Power slam.
And now,
Oh my God, the spine buster.
this one could be, oh no, Shelton Benjamin.
Don't quite know why referee Mike Chioda didn't go for a cover there.
And now Shelton Benjamin tossed off the ropes and another tackle there. This one in stereo by the APA.
Double shoulder block. Shelton Benjamin went flying. Ooh, nice duck on the red. Boom! Man, right to the pole.
And now, the double team by the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team. Jackknife, and he got him. The world's greatest tag team steal one for the APAs.
Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, the self-proclaimed world's greatest tag team.
SmackDown this week, New Orleans, Mysterio, Tajiri, the Cruiserweight title, plus Angle, Undertaker, the WWE Championship. That was 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. We haven't seen the APA in action. Wait a second.
Oh, watch your back, watch your back.
What in the world is the FBI trying to do?
I don't know, maybe the FBI is trying to do what the Basham did. The Basham did a couple weeks back by attacking the APA from behind before the match. But it backfired here. We're going to get the APA twice on that.
Well, now it looks like the FBI perhaps about to be made examples of. Chuck Palumbo already made an example of, and now Bradshaw stalking Nunzio.
Yeah, Nunzio is in a lot of trouble right now.
Nunzio's out. This match hasn't even started yet. We haven't even heard the bell.
Match might not even happen, I guess. I don't think Nunzio's been able to get in the ring. Why would Nunzio try to get in the ring? That's why he's crawling to get out of Dodge here. Are we in Dodge? Yeah, we're always in Dodge.
Always. Oh! And now it's Farouk.
Well, there you go. Nunzio got in the ring now.
And now the match has started.
He was thrown in the ring. Now he's trying to get out of the ring. There's a big Texan going to stop.
Look at the demeanor on the face of Bradshaw.
And here comes a last call, Josh. Oh. Wow, what a throw there by the very big, rough, and rugged Bradshaw. And very intelligent, I might add.
Oh. Kick to the back there by Bradshaw. This is more a massacre than it is a match.
Speaking of massacre, that's what happened tomorrow night in Baltimore at No Mercy when Miss McMahon and I quit match. First ever father versus daughter versus our general manager, Stephanie McMahon. That, my friend, might be a massacre.
Mr. McMahon has said that this match is going to happen. Stephanie McMahon never thought it would actually go through, Taz. Never thought this match would happen. You heard her say it this past week on SmackDown to Michael Cole when she was banned, Stephanie, from the arena.
Tough match for Stephanie to be in, to go in the ring with one of your parents and fight them is sick to me, but...
And the ramifications in this match are unbelievable. The ramifications will change the landscape of World Wrestling Entertainment forever. Should Stephanie McMahon say, I quit, Stephanie McMahon must quit as general manager of SmackDown.
Oh, if Miss McMahon loses, he has to step down as the chairman of the board of the WWE. What the hell would happen to our company, WWE or Sports Entertainment, if Miss McMahon was not at the helm? That's the question.
Taz, I have no idea, but McMahon has never said, I quit.
Well, I'll tell you what, who wants to quit right now is Nunzio. He's praying. God can't help you now, Nuns. What's going to happen to Nunzio's home improvement company now if he gets beat up too bad here?
I didn't know Nunzio had a home improvement company.
Oh, yeah, he does. He actually, his partner in it's Don Zimmer from the Yankees.
Okay.
Yeah, they just did some home improvement the other day. I heard on Grady Little's house in Boston.
Gotcha. And don't forget about Nunzio's partner, Chuck Palumbo, still knocked out cold in the entranceway after getting hit by a steel chair by the APA. Oh!
What, Nunzio just getting torn up here by Farouk. And now here comes Bradshaw. Went from bad to worse as the expression goes.
You know what? I just thought of something, Taz.
That's good. I'm proud of you thinking.
Well, wait a second now. Oh, you said that this could perhaps be your last velocity.
Correctamundo, well, yes.
Last Thursday on SmackDown could have been Stephanie McMahon's last SmackDown as the general manager.
What are you getting at?
And even Mr. McMahon's last SmackDown as the chairman of the board of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Okay, still don't get your point.
So I'm gonna
powerbomb! What a powerbomb. What's your point?
Well, I'm going to put 2 and 2 together. You're going to be chairman of the board of World Wrestling Entertainment.
I am?
Well, should Mr. McMahon lose?
Yeah.
Was that what you're saying?
Well, by golly, I am going to be chairman. And the first thing I'm going to do is fire you.
That's a great suit, Taz, by the way. Lovely. I love that tie. Is that orange?
It is orange. I always
That's your
wear
color.
orange. Well, maybe I'll keep you aboard. I like a good kiss ass. That's why I'll keep Cole around, too. I'll keep the APA around. I'll hire them for protection. And I'm gonna sub. I'm gonna make Domery, Nydia, Tori Wilson, and Sable. I'm summoning them all to my penthouse room at the Marriott for a meeting.
Spinebuster there. Nunzio having a meeting with the mat. Spinebustered all the way back to Sicily.
I'm telling you, the APA, don't mess with the APA. You get a serious ass whooping. And that's just what Farouk and Bradshaw are putting on Nunzio. And Palumbo, I don't know where the hell he's at. He got whacked earlier. He's gone. Oh, he's going to get whacked. That was a clothesline from hell. That's what took Shaniqua out, and we haven't seen her for weeks.
And the APA could end this match anytime they want.
Yeah, Nunzio's toast. Burnt toast with no butter. Oh, another one. Look at Nunzio upside down.
Nunzio pinning himself. Nunzio trying any way he can to get out of this match.
Nunzio, he's knocked out, Josh. He's not trying to do squat. The kid can't even, he don't know where he is.
And this has got to do it over.
Here are your winners, the
The FBI tried to jump the APA's beginning of this match with steel chairs the same way the Basham brothers did a couple of weeks back on SmackDown, but you don't mess with the APA.
Nunzio, don't take it personal, son. You're just the first. You won't be the last. You see, Basham brothers, we were just fine sitting in our office drinking beer and playing cards. When you wanted to try and make a name off of us. So I tell you what, you just got a bunch of people's asses whipped because we will not discriminate. I don't care if you're black, brown, white, purple, green, man, woman, child, heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, we will knock your ass out.
Well, that about buttons it up. Basham's just got called out and punked out.
Let's see what the APA is talking about. Take another look. That was the second clothesline from hell, and now, Taz, it's time to go to Baltimore, Maryland. No Mercy, less than 24 hours away. What's going to go down at No Mercy?
WWE.com.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 275 pounds, Rhyno.
The man-beast Rhyno, set for one-on-one singles competition right here on Velocity.
And weighing in at 297 pounds is a member of the APA, Bradshaw.
The rough and tough Texan, the rough and tough beer-swilling Texan, Bradshaw, gonna go one-on-one with Rhyno here on Velocity. Two big men going at it.
Listen to what I'm talking about. Two heavyweights. Two men gonna go toe-to-toe, fist to fist, body to body. Let's have at it.
And Bill, we finally saw it this past Thursday night on SmackDown. Brock Lesnar defending his WWE Championship against Chris Benoit. The last time the WWE Championship was defended on SmackDown was the 60-minute Iron Man match about 4 months ago. Also the same night that Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship.
You might never see a match of that caliber again, Josh. I don't have words to explain what was left in that ring after Benoit and Brock Lesnar went at it for the WWE Championship.
Well, Brock Lesnar was at a disadvantage. Brock Lesnar had to prepare for two men going into SmackDown, but Brock Lesnar, a very confident champion these days, Brock vowed that he would make his opponent, who ended up being Chris Benoit, tap out in that championship match.
Who was at the disadvantage? Brock had to face two men, or was it Benoit that had to go through two men?
That's a good point, too, there, Bill. I mean, Chris Benoit also at a disadvantage. Chris Benoit had a grueling match with John Cena. But if you look at the list of superstars that Benoit has made tap out just in the recent weeks alone, because if we went over the list of superstars that Benoit has made tap out in his career, we would be here till next Tuesday. But since Survivor Series, Chris Benoit has forced Brock Lesnar to tap out. Matt Morgan, Nathan Jones, John Cena, and once again, Brock Lesnar tapped out this past Thursday on SmackDown, covered by Bradshaw, too, in a kickout. But unfortunately for Chris Benoit, and very, very fortunately for Brock Lesnar, the referee was out cold. Brock Lesnar's tap out was never seen by the one person that needed to see it, and that was the referee, Brian Hebner. And now, Bill, this is the one spot that Rhyno did not want to be in this matchup. Rhyno needs to keep this match inside the ring. If you get in a street fight with Bradshaw, you're done.
It's not often we see Rhyno outsized by anyone, but Bradshaw is just a big man, a big, powerful, fist-flying, awesome individual.
And here comes the man beast Rhyno, shoulder first into the gut of Bradshaw. And a short arm clothesline there by Rhyno, the 275-pound man beast from Detroit, Michigan. Cover there and a kick out by Bradshaw. But Bill, getting back to the championship match, Brock Lesnar vowed to make Chris Benoit tap out, and Chris Benoit did not tap out. Chris Benoit passed out from the pain.
Chris Benoit was unconscious. He was not even able to tap out, not that he would have wanted to. I'll go back to this. Planned by design by General Manager Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Big Show got involved to distract Cena, so Benoit would be the man facing Brock Lesnar for that championship.
Controversy seems to follow Chris Benoit these days. If you go back to the cover here by Rhyno, two and a kick out by Bradshaw. If you go back to the Battle Royal, John Cena and Chris Benoit's feet both landing outside the ring at exactly the same time. And then, of course, Paul Heyman decides, hey, Cena, Benoit, you guys got to go one-on-one again this past week on SmackDown. And then, in the same night, we'll give you the WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar.
And again, I say this. Who decided it? Paul Heyman spoke the words. Paul Heyman stood in the ring and made the commands, but it was Brock Lesnar in Paul Heyman's ear.
You're absolutely correct there. Rhyno, knife edge chop. You can hear that in the rafters. Snapmare by Rhyno. This is what Rhyno needs to do. Rhyno, Bill, I think you'll agree, needs to keep Bradshaw off his feet.
You need to keep a guy like Bradshaw down, off his feet, on the mat, where Rhyno can do some damage. Because if Big John Bradshaw stands up, Rhino's at the disadvantage.
And now Bradshaw trying to get back to his feet. Bradshaw trying to get back to a vertical base. Rhyno trying to keep the oxygen away from Bradshaw at this point in the matchup. And Rhyno now clubbing to the back of the shoulder area there of Bradshaw. But don't take your eyes off of the rough and tough Texan. Bradshaw wants to end this match, DDT, and go drink some beers.
We're seeing this style match from everybody up and down the roster. From Velocity to SmackDown and back. Everybody is laying it out. Everybody's become more physical. Everybody wants that quote-unquote brass ring.
You got to turn it up, Bill. So many superstars here on SmackDown vying to become the WWE Champion, vying to get seen by the SmackDown General Manager, Paul Heyman. And now right here, Rhyno and Bradshaw have a perfect opportunity to do just that. And now both are back up to their feet. Rhyno comes first, Bradshaw counters, and here comes Bradshaw. Bradshaw lighting Rhyno up like a Christmas tree. And Bradshaw's feeling it here. Clothesline.
Rhino's not used to this punishment.
And don't let Bradshaw fool you. Bradshaw can wrestle. Suplex into the floor under cover, and Rhyno barely escapes. Rhino's being caged right here by Bradshaw. You like that, Bill? Rhyno caged.
I got it.
He got it. And now Rhyno, high cross body.
I don't think he's going to get him over, John.
Last call for alcohol. Bradshaw just snatched a 275-pound Rhyno in midair.
Lock and load. You know what that means, Junior. Let's rock from hell.
Bradshaw stealing it. This crowd is stealing it. The clothesline from hell is coming. Thanks for coming, Rhyno. Reversal there by Rhyno. Rhyno trying to stay alive in this matchup. Misses. No. And Rhyno pulled the referee in the way. Rhyno big head of steam, but Bradshaw with the boot cover, and Bradshaw wins.
Here's your winner, Bradshaw.
Bill Bradshaw doesn't get paid by the hour. He wants to get out of that ring and kick the bar right there. Somebody wants to meet Bradshaw at the bar.
Even with the referee, Mike Sparks.
Whoa! Gore! Uncalled for. Rhyno after the match with the gore.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody's laying it out on the line, Josh. Everybody wants a piece of the WWE champion. Everybody wants to be the WWE champion.
And this upcoming week on SmackDown, hopefully we'll hear from Brock Lesnar, and hopefully we'll hear from Chris Benoit. That's the original CD, Bill. And I'm telling you, man, I don't ever take that thing out of my CD player in my car.
I don't blame you.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring, weighing in at 297 pounds, is a member of the APA, Bradshaw.
Well, SmackDown and Raw present the WWE Royal Rumble, sponsored by PlayStation 2. The Royal Rumble comes to you live in just 8 days from the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. SmackDown and Raw superstars in the ring at the same time. You can't miss this one.
From Boston, Mass, weighing in at 350 pounds, A-Train.
Bill Bradshaw's been waiting a long time for this rematch. Well, actually about 8 weeks. It was the A-Train one-on-one with Bradshaw, and then the derailer on the outside of the ring, Bill. The A-Train nailing Bradshaw.
Well, if you got dropped like that, you'd be waiting to meet this man again too, Josh. Look at the bicycle kick.
And right there was how the A-Train defeated Bradshaw the last time these two superstars, these two bulls, went one-on-one. Bradshaw, of course, overseas for the holidays with the troops in Iraq, and now Bradshaw's got his chance to go one-on-one with the A-Train right here.
Look at the stare down. Look at the size. Look at the mass of these two men.
Two superstars, two heavyweight superstars, gonna square off here. Bill, how long do you think it's going to take this wrestling match to break down into a fight?
Right about now.
Big shoulder block by the A-Train. I don't think Bradshaw's ever been knocked off his feet like that. And Bradshaw, you see the look on his face.
These two men are two of the biggest WWE superstars on either roster.
No doubt about that. Another collar and elbow tie up. Bradshaw and the A-Train jockeying for position.
Come on, back it up. Let's go.
Let's see if we get a clean break by the A-Train. And we do not. Bradshaw saw coming. And here comes Bradshaw.
This is what I've been waiting for. I want to see these two big men have at it.
And Bill, in just 8 days, we're going to see 30 superstars, 15 from SmackDown, 15 from Raw, all in the ring at the same time, vying for a shot at the title at WrestleMania. I'm talking about the Royal Rumble match. Russian leg sweep by Bradshaw. They're actually calling it a white Russian leg sweep.
I don't get it.
White Russian, it's a drink. Swinging neck breaker by Bradshaw. Cover doesn't hit the leg, and the A-Train kicks out.
Isn't that made with milk?
And vodka.
I figured you'd know.
And Kahlua.
Milk.
Bill, it only happens once a year. The biggest 60 minutes, the greatest 60 minutes. Wow, Bradshaw was going for the clothesline from hell, and the A-Train countered. I was about to say the greatest 60 minutes in WWE history, Bill. We're witnessing some of the greatest minutes in Velocity history right here as the A-Train is going one-on-one with Bradshaw.
I'll tell you what, A-Train tried to save himself, and when he did that, he hurt the right arm of Big Bradshaw, and A-Train's going to work on that arm right now.
And the A-Train sending Bradshaw shoulder first into that steel post. And now Bradshaw's on the outside. And Bill, I don't know if I agree with this. I don't know if I agree with A-Train going after Bradshaw on the outside. This was almost like a barroom brawl at this point. But we all know how much Bradshaw loves barroom brawls.
Well, Josh, you've been in the ring. You know when hurting a man, you have to stay on the body part where the damage has been done. This is what's going to get A-Train the big win over Bradshaw. He needs to stay with that arm.
And now A-Train doing the right thing, rolling Bradshaw, going for the cover, and Bradshaw kicks out.
A-Train's been putting, I'm sorry, Josh, I got to touch on A-Train's work ethic. He's been putting a lot of time in with Fit Finley, with Arn Anderson, two legends in this business. And it shows. He's deliberate. He's focused on the arm. A-Train wants to beat Bradshaw yet again.
And Bill, you've been in the ring many times. You know that those ropes hurt. And Bradshaw just went neck first, that slingshot into the middle rope. And now the A-Train grinding this match out to a halt.
Look how far back that shoulder is. It doesn't move like that, Josh. You know it, I know it, and A-Train knows it. Your arm does not bend like that.
And now Bradshaw's in the middle of the ring, on his stomach, nowhere to go. And the A-Train is just tweaking that arm of Bradshaw. That shoulder can pop out at any second. Bradshaw rolling over, foot on the rope. And now referee Mike Sparks sees it and calls for the break.
A-Train needs to stay right on the arm here. I'm sorry, Josh.
That's okay.
I'm excited. These two big men are going at it.
And the A-Train, big shoulder breaker there, and now the A-Train. We've seen this before. The A-Train's up on the tracks, and here he comes for Bradshaw. Gets the boot up. And now the A-Train's reeling. Bradshaw ducks, and now Bradshaw. Big DDT, but how much did it take out of Bradshaw?
Well, this is going to give Bradshaw time to get a breather. That arm is hurt. You see him favoring it, but A-Train just got his bell rung. Can Bradshaw get enough up inside that body to pick up the right arm and take A-Train out?
A-Train once again trying to embarrass Bradshaw by winning this match, almost like the same way John Cena and Chris Benoit embarrassed Paul Heyman, making Paul Heyman eat soap last Thursday night on SmackDown. Of course, John Cena won the match between Cena and Rhyno.
I wonder if we're going to see this kind of action against Chavo and Eddie Guerrero going off one-on-one.
I'm sure we will. Bradshaw, huge shoulder tackle, returns the favor. A-Train's off of his feet, and there's the boot.
Where the hell is Bradshaw going?
It's Lucha Bradshaw.
Bradshaw never goes to the top rope.
And Bradshaw delivers a super shoulder block from the top rope cover. This one's over. No, A-Train kicks out.
He can't put the pressure on that right arm. Bradshaw's right arm is hurt.
And a throat thrust there by the A-Train. And here comes the A-Train again, but Bradshaw counters with an elbow. But again, how much damage has been done to the right arm? Never mind. Clothesline from hell by Bradshaw.
Here's your winner, Bradshaw.
It was back and forth, but in the end, Bradshaw delivers the clothesline from hell, taking the 350-pound A-Train off his feet, and Bradshaw's able to win. Bill, why don't you show us how Bradshaw was able to win?
Look, just when you thought A-Train did all the damage to that right arm, here comes Bradshaw with the clothesline from hell, and knocks A-Train right off the tracks.
Bradshaw gets his revenge, and Bill, the Royal Rumble is just 8 days away, but we got one more stop before we head to Philly, and that last stop is SmackDown from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Find out which superstars are left. 5 spots left for SmackDown superstars to enter the Rumble. I'm always driving around in my car, listening to Thugonomics tags.
Oh, you got a Vespa. A little scooty, a little silly little goof.
I got a boombox on it, though.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring is a member of the APA, weighing in at 297 pounds, Bradshaw.
Hook 'em horns! Texas is proud! Big John Bradshaw here! Big Bradshaw! Big!
Well, SmackDown presents WWE No Way Out, sponsored by Off-Road Action Unleashed. MX Unleashed for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. No Way Out comes to you live in just 8 days from the legendary Cow Palace in San Francisco, California.
Tell you who's going to be unleashed. Come on, finish.
And
It's gonna be off the
the
hook.
ring is a member of the full-blooded Italians, weighing in at 250 pounds, Johnny Stamboli.
Gonna be unleashed tonight, Josh, after the show. In a little while, I'm gonna go out and paint the town off.
Well, Taz is going to be unleashed on Air McMahon on Confidential.
Coming up next, Daddy. We'll do a little tour of the vessel that Miss McMahon and I share.
You share Air McMahon?
You kidding me? Yeah, watch the piece on Confidential. You'll see.
They should call it Air Taz.
No, Miss McMahon has a name. He bought it. He just lends it to me. He gave me the keys and everything. I got my own remote start, the whole 9 yards.
Does Miss McMahon even know that you were on his plane?
I don't know. But anyway, side headlock applied by Bradshaw.
Oh, wow! What a shoulder tackle by Bradshaw.
Bradshaw's got that football background and those long legs and that big, thick upper body he has. This is two rugged men going at it, Josh, just like you like it.
Hard-nosed smash mouth action in the center of the ring. That's how I do like it,
Yeah,
Taz.
sweaty guys. Oh, hip toss.
Well, Bradshaw has been continuing his support for all the troops over in Baghdad.
He's a proud American, and he might have to win. No, Bradshaw's a very proud American. Bradshaw has been very supportive of our U.S. troops. But even before everything that's going on in Iraq and before SmackDown went to Iraq, Bradshaw's been all over the world supporting our troops.
No doubt, Bradshaw still tells me about the great time he had for SmackDown Christmas in Iraq.
Last call. Johnny the Bull Stamboli went flying.
Quick match here. This one could be over. A kick out there by Johnny the Bull.
We had two. It's the second FBI member of wrestling this evening, Josh.
Yeah, Nunzio was successful in defeating Paul London earlier. Let's see.
Clothesline from hell.
Nope, the Bull put the brakes on it. That was smart.
Well, if the Bull can win tonight, it would be a phenomenal velocity evening for the full-blooded Italians.
No doubt about that, but I think the life of Johnny the Bull just flashed before his eyes as he put the brakes on before that clothesline from hell from Bradshaw.
You think you might be exaggerating a little bit?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. No, the guy next to me. You. Yeah, you. Jabroni?
Jabroni. Great line. Italian whip. Bradshaw ducks the clothesline and another shoulder tackle by Bradshaw.
Watch out.
Big elbow.
Yeah.
Covered by Bradshaw and a kick out by Johnny the Bull Stamboli. Strong as an ox is the Bull.
No, strong as a bull is the Bull. If he was an ox, he'd be Johnny the Ox Stromboli. But he's Johnny the Bull Stamboli.
Isn't a bull and an ox the same thing?
They're all bovine.
And now, a super shoulder tackle there by the Bull, taking Bradshaw off his feet.
And Bradshaw's from Texas, as I pointed out 10 times before the match.
Yes, you did.
And hook 'em horns. They got the big horns at the University of Texas there. Look at the power here.
Military press. Bradshaw hung out to dry over the top rope.
Johnny the Bull, good way to strain your yam bag with a man the size of Bradshaw. Look at this neck breaker. And this Confidential's next. So's Taz in the plane.
Kick out there by Bradshaw.
You know I'm going to be on Confidential coming up next with Mr. McMahon's plane, right?
You are? Another cover?
Yeah.
What are you doing on Mr. McMahon's plane, Taz?
Giving you a little tour. T-O-U-R.
It's going to be outstanding. I can't wait to TiVo Confidential. And now another back suplex there.
Yeah, Bradshaw did not want to go, but the Bull muscled him up. Cover!
And now that could be it for Bradshaw. And Bradshaw going to kick out. I think Bradshaw banged his head there on the canvas, Taz. And you know from experience, that canvas isn't soft.
No, it's not. I know you're used to banging your head on a headboard, but no, the canvas is not soft. Ooh! What's that called, Josh?
A drop toe hold.
Very good. See?
Why do I bang my head on a headboard?
Well, I don't know. You have to talk to your friend Matt about that. But using the second rope to choke out Bradshaw.
How do you know my friend Matt?
I know Matt very well. Just like you know my friend Jeff.
My friend
Double J in Baltimore, baby. Crab punch.
My friend Matt's going to be my campaign manager when I run for mayor of Stratford, Connecticut, Taz.
Well, head vice right here by Johnny the Bull Stamboli.
Nice talking
controlling the head of Bradshaw. Just trying to enlighten the audience, Josh, on what's going on in the matchup as the two superstars are going at it. The show's not about you, Josh. It's about the guys in the ring. It's not about you, Josh.
All right, John.
Okay, I don't know what Bill DeMott does with you, but I try and help the match out, not you.
Nice escape there by Bradshaw.
Now you got me upset.
Nice escape by Bradshaw.
You little goof.
A lot of separation between Bradshaw and the Bull. Now the Bull again going after the head of Bradshaw.
I'm sorry I got mad.
That's okay. This all stems from the back suplex, Taz, where Bradshaw banged his head on the canvas.
And now trying to choke out with this sleeper hold, Johnny the Bull and breaking the knee down, bringing Bradshaw trying to bring him down flat to the mat to choke him out.
Yep, the Bull looking dominant, just like the Big Show looked dominant a couple of weeks back in the SmackDown Royal Rumble match. The Big Show again looking dominant this past Thursday night on SmackDown, successfully defending his United States Championship, defeating Billy Gunn.
And Big Show, as I said on SmackDown, is my pick to win that triple threat at No Way Out with Cena, Angle, and Big Show. I think the Big Show will be the #1 contender to face the WWE Champ at Mania.
Yeah, who knows who's going to be the WWE Champion at WrestleMania?
Where it all begins again.
That's right, the championship is on the line at No Way Out, just 8 days away. Brock Lesnar battles Eddie Guerrero. Bradshaw trying to get the crowd behind him. Now Bradshaw back to his feet.
Whoa.
And now Bradshaw with a huge back suplex, returning the favor to Johnny the Bull Stamboli.
But Johnny the Bull's got that big, thick neck. He's strong up top. Overzealous there, and Bradshaw got his body out of the way.
Bradshaw now trying to get more separation between himself and the Bull. The Bull trying to stay on top of Bradshaw. Bradshaw now perhaps getting his second win in this matchup.
And now you can see the intense look on Bradshaw's face. Oh! Big boot to the face.
Bradshaw just running through Johnny the Bull.
Third shoulder block of the match.
Not a lot of men can run through Johnny the Bull Stamboli that easily. Covered by Bradshaw after the spinning neckbreaker. And the Bull kicks out. The Bull staying alive in this matchup. Got to give credit to 1/3 of the FBI, Johnny the Bull.
This is a real rugged matchup here. This thing could go either way.
The Bull.
Watch out, go for a close-up. Tell himself.
The Bull misses. Bradshaw does not.
Here's your winner, Bradshaw.
Bradshaw wins, and Taz, we're just 8 days away from No Way Out. We got one last stop, and that's SmackDown from Tacoma. And then in 8 days, there will be no escape. There will be nowhere to run. It will be No Way Out from San Francisco. Well, I guess when you hear the gong, the lights go out, smoke starts to fill the arena, that's when you take off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Japan, weighing in at 208 pounds, Funaki.
Well, SmackDown presents WWE Judgment Day, sponsored by PlayStation 2. Judgment Day will be live in 2 weeks from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, and exclusively on pay-per-view. PlayStation 2, live in your world, play in ours. We know at Judgment Day, The Undertaker will go one-on-one with Booker T.
And from New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield.
And we also know at Judgment Day, JBL goes one-on-one with Eddie Guerrero for the WWE Championship. And JBL asked Mr. Angle for this match so that JBL can show the world what he's going to do to Eddie Guerrero in 2 weeks from Los Angeles.
I think it's pretty safe to say, pretty sure bet that wherever JBL is, Mr. Angle won't be far behind with Luther.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that at Judgment Day, it's one-on-one. It's Eddie Guerrero and John Bradshaw Layfield. No Vic Dudley, no Mr. Angle, no Luther. Just a one-on-one match for the WWE Championship.
I don't see it. It's Judgment Day. Anything goes.
I can't wait for Judgment Day 2 weeks away, but hey, don't forget about SmackDown this upcoming week. Eddie Guerrero and Rob Van Dam to take on the Dudley Boys, and The Undertaker will be in action, but we got great action right now. JBL and Funaki.
Oh, so now they're the Dudley Boys.
Well, when they're in a tag team match, they're the Dudley Boys. When it's whatever Mr. Angle wants, it's the Dudley.
Oh, so
I don't quite understand it myself, but
whatever.
so here we go, and now, that's the football background of John Bradshaw Layfield. A little bit of a size advantage for JBL in this match.
A little bit. I don't think right now there's any financial. Nothing about stocks, finances going on right now in JBL's head. He's just manhandling Funaki. Oh my God.
Nice shot followed up by a Bradshaw Layfield has one thing on his mind, and that's Eddie Guerrero at Judgment Day.
And what a shock that Mr. Angle got JBL this match as a quote-unquote warm-up for Judgment Day.
Funaki head first off the stairs, and now, this is uncalled for to the timekeeper's table.
All right, since when are their chairs allowed a velocity, Josh?
I believe Funaki's been busted open. Funaki! Back! Yeah, Funaki is...
Oh, my God. This has nothing to do with sports entertainment. This is a wrestling match. This is to send a message, Josh. JBL and Mr. Angle are sending a message to Eddie Guerrero and everybody else in the SmackDown locker room that this is the way things are going to be from now on.
Allow JBL to just pin Funaki and end this match, right?
But he's not gonna. He's mutilating Funaki. He's taking apart this superstar. No bones about it. JBL is sending, he's not even sending a message. This is just disgusting. And I don't find too many things disgusting. This is one of them.
What did Funaki do to deserve this, Bill? I don't understand.
He came to work. He did his job and showed like a professional. And this other man next to him, and I'm talking about John Bradshaw Layfield, there's nothing professional about this. He's mutilating him. He's manhandling. And this man has a family. This is not entertainment anymore, Junior.
JBL has crossed the line.
7!
You see no superstars coming out to help Funaki. JBL has aligned himself with the general manager of SmackDown, Mr. Angle. JBL can do whatever he wants to Funaki here on Velocity.
This is just disgusting. Funaki is bleeding profusely from the head, and Bradshaw, I call him Layfield, Bradshaw is just kicking the crap out of Sho Funaki here on Velocity, and this is not what I signed on for. I have nothing more to say about this. Get this match over with.
Well, it's hard to watch this. It's hard for us to sit here and talk about this match. A huge powerbomb by JBL, and now this match could be over. Why? Why now?
Oh, come on.
Hey, keep that hand open.
I guess Mr. Angle must be very proud of himself since he got hurt so badly. I guess everyone should be treated that way.
Short arm clothesline from hell by John Bradshaw Layfield. Not even going for the cover again.
No.
Now Bradshaw finally makes the cover, and that's it.
Here's your winner, John Bradshaw Layfield.
This was a massacre from the time the bell rang at the beginning of the match.
Josh, words can't explain. Look at Funaki's head bounce off those steel steps and then bounces off of Bradshaw's arm. This is just a disgusting display of manhood.
JBL takes on Eddie Guerrero for the WWE Championship at Judgment Day. But hey, we'll be back same time right here next week. Of champions, here comes the WWE Champion himself, John Bradshaw Layfield.
I'm excited. Can you see it? You see my face? Did you hear that? The limo's exciting. Nothing, huh? Hello?
Hi, Bill.
I can't wait.
At SummerSlam, JBL will be defending his WWE Championship against The Undertaker.
The following non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield.
SummerSlam is Sunday, August 15th, but coming up next, JBL in action.
Here he is, our champion.
It's morning again in America. And I am proud extremely proud to be here as your WWE champion. And in the spirit and the legacy, the great legacy that I am already leaving behind me, with much more ahead, I am willing to risk again tonight the life and limb and career of your WWE champion and put it all on the line right here for you, my fans.
I appreciate him.
Just last week, The Undertaker came out, and when I was in a very weakened condition after having a long match where I successfully won,
He did.
I got up the fighting champion that I am, and I threw a right hand at The Undertaker that if it had connected, it would have ended his career.
It would have.
But in the weakened condition that I was, he caught me and chokeslammed me.
He did.
But being the fighting champion that I am, instead of defending my championship against Shannon Moore at SummerSlam, I will now defend it against The Undertaker. But don't worry, fans have been calling all over, wanting me to defend my title, wanting me to step in the ring against top contenders every night, and that's what I'm doing tonight. Tonight you will see me defend my reputation. Oh, not the belt. I'm saving that for SummerSlam. My reputation against another top contender, Shannon Moore. Oh, the ratings are going to be great. The young girls love him. Honestly, a lot of young guys do too. Hey, it's 04. I don't judge. That's okay. If you want to yell more, that's okay. But when you really listen, from the Garden to the Pond, to Gund Arena to American Airlines Arena in Dallas, you can hear the people chanting my name. JBL, 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 JBL. You can chant it all you want because I am your hero. Now chant me through this match one more time because you are my fan.
Who is he kidding?
Making his way to the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 207 pounds, Shannon Moore.
I don't know why you think he's kidding somebody, but I'm motivated. Shannon Moore's motivated. JBL's motivated. And by God, The Undertaker better be motivated. I don't think you have to worry about the dead man being motivated come Sunday, August 15th at SummerSlam, when The Undertaker challenges John Bradshaw Layfield for the WWE Championship. JBL is done sanitizing his hands, so now it's time for him to go one-on-one with Shannon, all that and more. Shannon Moore's got to be a little concerned because he was supposed to have this match at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. That's right. JBL did say that the SummerSlam main event was JBL versus Shannon Moore. So this is Shannon Moore's SummerSlam main event. This is our SummerSlam. This is Velocity SummerSlam right here tonight. So here we go. Collar and elbow tie up by JBL and Shannon Moore. JBL quickly into the side headlock. Shannon Moore trying to escape. Shoots JBL off. Nice shoulder tackle by the champion. Up and over goes JBL. Off to the side. Catches Moore. A nice takedown there by JBL. I guess congratulations go out to Booker T, the new United States champion. Booker T did win the match. Now why would you say you guess? After you're the champion, you've been jumping on the bandwagon for the past last 55 minutes, and now you say, I guess, congratulations.
Because I don't think that John Cena should have ever been stripped of the United States Championship.
Nonetheless, John Cena's been stripped. It's in the past. Booker T earned that championship. Right or wrong?
You're right. Booker T did earn the championship in the 8-man elimination match this past Thursday night on SmackDown.
And according to Theodore Long, that's all it took.
Theodore Long doing so much as the new general manager of SmackDown. As we mentioned earlier, Kurt Angle will be in action this upcoming week for the first time since before WrestleMania 20. Shannon Moore was climbing up to the top rope, trying to take it to the extreme on JBL, but got caught.
This is not going to be healthy.
And now a super fall-away slam by John Bradshaw Layfield from the second rope. The WWE champion barely breaking a sweat in this one.
JBL will give every superstar a chance, like he said, but sooner or later, enough's enough, and he can't risk getting hurt going into SummerSlam against The Undertaker.
JBL signaling for the end of this matchup off the ropes. Oh, puts the brakes on.
Oh, come on, Shannon.
Move to the midsection. And now I don't think that JBL's going to put the brakes on. I think he just broke Shannon Moore in half.
Here is your winner, the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield.
An easy victory for JBL here on Saturday night, but I don't think it's going to be that easy when John Bradshaw Layfield takes on the Dead Man, The Undertaker, for the most prized possession in all of sports entertainment, the WWE Championship, Sunday, August 15th at SummerSlam.